here at Autosport International. I'll speak to Dave Newsham first of all, if you like, because this time last year, Dave, I had a chat to you and you were announcing plans to go away from going round and round, well, going round and round on tarmac, because you were going to compete in the British Rallycross Championship. Well, that didn't go too badly. You won a race, didn't you?
Yeah, won a race. Got very muddy, as you did as well.
Got very mucky and very wet. Yeah.
And it was a good experience.
But it wasn't where your heart is.
No.
You know
this
where
is where my heart is, and, and you know, I did that because I just couldn't get a deal together in this paddock. So it was a shame, but it was another experience, and it was good to go sideways through mud. But this is where I wanted to be.
Did you learn much about? I mean, you know, you've been a champion. You've been a champion in Clio's. You were a champion in Legends Racing, which is a great way to learn so many skills about motorsport. But did you learn new things driving in rallycross?
I don't think so.
No. You learned that you like the BTCC.
Well, I drove the rallycross car like I do a touring car, and you know, I found I could keep up with people going completely right angles through corners, and I just used the racing line. I was keeping up with them, so I don't think it did any harm racing it that way. But I don't think there's anything I brought back to this. The car was an old car, and it was a bit agricultural in comparison to these. Great, a lot of power and a lot of fun, but nothing like these things. And so it was a great experience, but no, nothing transfers to this.
Well, you've got an eager young driver as a teammate this year. You know what it's like to have an eager young driver as a teammate, because you have previously raced. Well, for one, Josh Cook as a teammate, who was you were both very impressive in the first year of Power Max Racing. But you're joined by Chris Smiley, who didn't compete a full season in touring cars last year, but certainly you got the taste that this is where you want to be, Chris.
Yeah, certainly last year was extremely tough for a lot of reasons. You know, it was a great experience to go there and do that, but whenever you get there and things aren't going right and you aren't enjoying yourself, it's really, really frustrating. But after the halfway through the season, we just said enough was enough, and we really put our head down. We've got this deal put together. It's an absolute fairy tale the way this has worked. Bert, Richard, Ben, all the guys from Norlin, what we have done in 6 months is incredible. We didn't have anything whenever we left Croft. We didn't even know whether we were going to race a touring car again. To race in the touring cars is tough, but to start a team and get the budget to do that is so hard.
But to have got to the BTCC and then to have that feeling in the middle of the year, you must have really had to pull yourself back and pull yourself together, because that's really coping with disappointment, isn't it?
100%. It was hard to do, but we made the right decision. We left whenever we left, and that was the right decision. It enabled us to get set up for this year. You know, it's tough getting onto the British touring car grid, never mind any grid. But really, really looking forward to it. We've done a lot of hard work. I think we're going to surprise a few people with what we have. I didn't really get to show what it could do last year. We've obviously tested the car already. So it's looking good, really, really good. And obviously we have Dave, who's won races, driven the car before. Dave has so much that I can learn from, and obviously I'm there to chase him along. And we're going to have good weekends, bad weekends, but we're in it, and we're in it for the long term. Not a quick flash for a year. We want to be there for in the long term.
Chris makes the important point, Dave. It's a known car, isn't it? The team may not be as familiar, but certainly it's a comfortable pair of slippers as far as the car is concerned.
Elements of the team are familiar with me as well. The engineer Steve Brady is still going to be engineering here. He's come from being up here at Power Max to team BTC Norlin. So the engineer, the car is all known. That's brand new to me, touring cars, isn't it? So yeah, we're going to start the season running instead of trying to learn things and get to know people. And we've got some good testing as well between now and the start of the season.
Where?
We're going to Spain,
to
Barcelona for a week.
Living the dream, Chris.
Yeah, we can't wait. It's incredible to be able to hear it saying you're going to Spain for 5 days testing. This is the first season I've ever had that we've actually got a full testing plan put in place. Wow. So it's incredible.
Yes, and that is good news. maybe something that you've not had for so long, heading up to a championship season, 5 days.
No, absolutely not. We're sharing a car. I'm not doing 5 days.
Yeah.
But the car's not had a lot of testing, to be fair, either. So it's been around a while, but it's not done a lot of testing. It's turned up at race meetings and it's gone through the race program, but we've not actually been able to do a lot of testing and throw a lot of parts of the car, which I think there's a lot to come from this car. Yeah, I don't think it's an old car, but it's not finished yet, and I think there's a lot more to come from it.
Quite a small team, Dave? Is it quite a small team?
No, I think there's good people in place, experienced people that they brought along, and everything's there to do the job properly. And I think we're going to surprise a few people.
Okay, well, this is really good news, and Bert is somebody that's got a good deal of experience with the BTCC, knows the championship, and a really great guy as well, great enthusiast for touring car racing. As far as you're concerned, let's go back to last year and that difficult decision halfway through the year that you weren't going to be able to complete the season, Chris. What you did was very smart. You kept yourself sharp and stayed on a grid, if not the BTC grid.
Yeah, well, halfway through the year, what do you go and race? I've been driving front-wheel drive cars since I started my racing car career, which is 7 years now. And the obvious choice was the Renault Clio Cup. And anybody who knows the Renault Clio Cup, it is the touring cars, but you're all driving Renault Clios. It's equally as tough. Well, I'm not saying equally as tough as in experienced drivers, been driving for 20 years in the BTCC, but you have people who know that car extremely well, and they just know how to get the last bit out of it. And to gain the experience that I had none to get into that car halfway through the year. Everybody had done their testing, their racing. We were unlucky at some weekends, but we did have this sort of top 5 pace to run with the leaders. Obviously, Ant Wharton won the championship. Me and Ant got on very well. We made good friends out of the Clio thing, so a lot of good things came from it.
Yeah, good news. And Ant Wharton has announced this week that he'll be driving in the second Audi for AMD tuning, which is exciting news. Yeah, there'll be plenty of people that you're looking forward to it, but you just can't wait to get out in the car now, can you?
I've been looking forward to it for the last long time. Listen, the work we have put into this, 1 o'clock in the morning, emails, it's unbelievable. It's just so much work to get onto this grid, to raise the money to do it properly. We said to ourselves, unless we got the full budget to do it, we weren't coming to do it at all, because I've struggled before, so we didn't want the problem. So we've worked overtime, and obviously Dave came along as well, so it's a great addition.
It is, yeah. You've got the experience, somebody with knowledge of the car, but things move on, don't they? The car changes from year to year, and nothing stands still, does it? You've got a new tyre to deal with as well this year. Is that going to make things particularly different, Dave, do you predict?
It's probably going to close the gap between front-wheel drive and rear-wheel drive, I think. On some of the circuits, rear-wheel drive had a big advantage last year. I think it's going to close that gap. The car we're going to have a bit more grip, which I'm not necessarily a fan of that. I like the thing moving.
It's moving around a bit.
It really it's probably going to make the car a bit easier to drive, and it's just going to condense the grid. So I think it's going to be even closer than it was last year.
Look at the picture behind you. That's a full grid, all in one camera shot, which is pretty amazing. And it gets closer than that. Well, that will be pretty impressive. Yeah, there's a bit of air between those two. Yeah, it's fair to say. Yeah, well done, Chris. You got a bit of air. Yeah.
I had quite a bit of air between me sometimes last year, because I've struggled quite a bit. But
it's great.
That's all behind me now.
That's a great picture, though, isn't it? Wow, it just sums up the BTCC with the crowd as well. Fantastic stuff. Well, good luck with BTC Norlin Racing for 2017, guys. Thank you very much indeed. Dave Newsham and Chris Smiley, everybody. Dave Newsham, Chris Smiley.
Thanks, Ian.
And our final interview of the day is another announcement.